In this video, we are going to show you the perfect itinerary for Cusco and Machu Picchu. One of the questions we get the most is how to build a logical itinerary for the navel of the world, combining the acclimatization needed not to suffer from altitude sickness and the complex logistics of trains and schedules to visit the lost city of the Incas. To see the absolute basics rushing a lot, you need 4 days. But to take it easy, visit the complete Sacred Valley, explore the local markets and include the Rainbow Mountain and the salt mines of Meras. We recommend at least 6 days. That is why we prepared a super complete 6-day itinerary with the best of Cusco, so you do not waste time. So let us get started. What is the best time to visit Cusco? This defines whether you will see Machu Picchu with blue sky or under rain. The best time by far is the dry season from May to October. In these months, the days are sunny and the chance of rain is minimal, ensuring that postcard photo, but prepare for intense cold at night. The rainy season runs from November to April. Avoid going between January and March as it rains a lot and trains can be canceled due to landslides. And how many days to stay? Cusco is at 11,000 feet of altitude. The body needs time to get used to it. The number one mistake is arriving and wanting to hike the next day. The recommended minimum is 5 full days, but the ideal is 6 to include Maras and Moray. Now let us get to the day by day. Day 1. Arrival and light acclimatization. Arrive at Cusco Airport. You will feel the thin air as soon as you get off the plane. Go to the hotel and rest for at least 2 hours. Drink the coca tea that is offered at the reception. It helps a lot with oxygenation. Have a light lunch. Avoid red meat and alcohol on the first day, as digestion at altitude is very slow. In the afternoon, take a light and flat walk to the Plaza de Armas. Visit the Cathedral of Cusco to see the mixture of Inca and Spanish architecture. Walk along Hatun Rumiak Street to see the famous stone of the 12 angles, a giant stone fitted with mathematical perfection into the wall of an ancient Inca palace. Have a quinoa soup or something light for dinner at Organica restaurant, which is delicious and healthy. Staying in a good region will make your trip much easier. The strategy in Cusco is to escape the hills. The first option, and the best of all, is the historic center in the lower part. Stay around the Plaza de Armas or Avenida El Sol. There you are close to everything and do not need to climb tiring stairs when you are short of breath. The second option is the San Blas neighborhood. It is the most charming bohemian and artistic neighborhood with narrow white streets. However, it is at the top of a steep hill. Only stay there if you are fit or if the hotel has easy taxi access. The third option is Urubamba in the Sacred Valley. It is ideal for the first few days as it is at a lower altitude than Cusco, helping with acclimatization and has incredible luxury hotels. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in the flat part of the center, you cannot go wrong. We will leave here on the screen QR code and in the video description the link to this map. We created them on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices and free cancellation. And remembering that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to set up your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to build our trips and that have everything much cheaper, such as international eSIM, cell phone chip to have internet in the mountains, discounted travel insurance that covers altitude tickets for Machu Picchu, and train good and cheap hotels we have already stayed at, and the global account to carry dollars. Save this page in your favorites. Day 2. The Sacred Valley and train. Today, you will leave Cusco and go to a lower altitude, which will make you feel super good. Hire a tour or driver for the Sacred Valley of the Incas. The first stop is Ahuanacancha, a textile center, where you can feed llamas, alpacas, and vicuñas. It is the best photo opportunity with animals. Proceed to the Pisac archaeological site, which has gigantic agricultural terraces on the mountain, and then go down to the Pisac market to buy silver crafts and colorful fabrics. It is cheaper than in Cusco. Have lunch in Urubamba and try the giant Peruvian corn. In the afternoon, explore the fortress of Ollantaytambo. It is a living Inca city, impressive. At the end of the day, go to the Ollantaytambo train station and board for Aguas Calientes. The trip takes an hour and a half along the river. Sleep in Aguas Calientes. Day 3. The Lost City, Machu Picchu. Wake up at dawn to catch one of the first buses going up to the citadel. The road is zigzag and the view is beautiful. Enter Machu Picchu. The energy is indescribable. If you bought Circuit 1 or 2, go straight to the Guardian S house to take the classic photo with the city in the background. Walk through the ruins, see the Temple of the Sun, and the solar clock in Tihuatana. If you have a ticket purchased months in advance and breath climb Huayna Picchu Mountain to see the city from above. Go down for lunch in Aguas Calientes and take the afternoon train back to Cusco. You get off at Poroy Station or go back to Ollantaytambo and take a van. Day 4. Golden temples and markets. Back in Cusco and already acclimatized, visit the Coricancha. It was the Temple of the Sun, the most sacred place of the Incas, which had walls covered in gold. The Church of Santo Domingo was built on top, creating a unique contrast. Take a taxi or tour to Sacsayhuaman, the ruins that sit high above the city with stones weighing tons and fitted perfectly. The panoramic view of Cusco from up there is great. For lunch, go to the San Pedro market. It is an anthropological experience. See the stalls of fruits, cheeses, and ox heads. If you have courage, try a fresh juice or a local meal at the back stalls. If you prefer a restaurant, go to Morena Peruvian Kitchen. End the day in the San Blas neighborhood, visiting art galleries and having a coffee. Day 5. Rainbow Mountain Challenge. Today is Extreme Adventure Day. The tour to the Rainbow Mountain Vinicunca leaves at 4 in the morning. The trip is long and the hike is heavy, reaching 16,000 feet in altitude. The view of the mountain striped with mineral colors is surreal. If you want to see a colorful mountain but do not want to suffer so much on the walk, choose the tour to Palcoyo Mountain. It is just as beautiful, but the walk is flat and short, only 40 minutes. Upon returning, rest as the day was exhausting. Day 6. Circles, Salt, and Farewell. For the last day, let us visit what was left of the Sacred Valley on a more relaxing and visually incredible tour. Visit More, the agricultural laboratory of the Incas. They are perfect circular terraces that look like a Greek amphitheater embedded in the earth. Then go to the Maris salt mines. It is one of the most beautiful landscapes in Peru. There are thousands of white salt wells on the mountainside that have been explored since before the Incas. On the way back, stop in Chinchero to see the weaver women demonstrating how they dye alpaca wool with natural plants. End your trip with a special dinner at Cicciolina restaurant, book ahead, or try cuy guinea pig at Pachapapa restaurant. An important tip is to buy tickets for attractions in advance. The Machu Picchu ticket sells out 3 months in advance in high season. The train also runs out fast at good times. We will leave in the QR code on the screen and in the description the link to the site where we always buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tour site in the world and you guarantee everything safely. Now, let us talk about transportation. How to get around Cusco. To arrive, fly to Lima and connect to Cusco, a 1 hour and 20-minute flight. To get around the city, use Uber, which is very cheap rides of $2 to $3 and safe. For the Sacred Valley, hire a driver or tours. Attention, do not rent a car in Cusco. Traffic is chaotic, streets are narrow, and there is nowhere to park. It is unnecessary stress. Quick shopping tips. Cusco is craft paradise. Buy baby alpaca, wool clothes. They are more expensive but last a lifetime and are very soft. Peruvian silver and colorful fabrics are great gifts. The Center for Traditional Textiles on Avenida El Sol is the place to buy authentic fabrics made by local communities. Mandatory documentation for international tourists. To enter Peru, rules are simple. You generally just need your valid passport. U.S. citizens do not need a visa. Yellow fever vaccine is not required for Cusco. And remembering travel insurance. Medical costs in Peru are expensive, and altitude sickness soroche is serious business. Many people need oxygen at the hotel or hospital. We never travel without it. And in the link in the description, there is the comparator we use, which covers altitude. And how much does it cost to eat in Cusco? It is very cheap. You can eat a tourist menu with starter, main course, and drink for $5 to $8. In sophisticated restaurants, a dinner costs $25 to $30. The food is plentiful and delicious. Do not miss trying lomo saltado. And what to do at night. Nightlife revolves around the Plaza de Armas. Mama Africa is the most famous club for gringos and locals. República del Pisco has live music and great drinks. But be careful, alcohol hits much faster at altitude. Drink in moderation and plenty of water. If you liked this detailed itinerary, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and safe travels.